into a giant woman. Hi, I'm Ari, and today I'm gonna teach you how to play any song you want on your Cyber-G using the Enya app to set it up. Let's get right into it. First, you make sure your Cyber-G is on, as well as the Bluetooth on your phone. Then you just open the Enya Music App and connect your Cyber-G. Today I'm gonna be using the keyboard module, but if you have a pick module that works just as well, and I've already done some lessons with that, and you can learn how to navigate everything in detail. And we're gonna be using sing and play mode, so make sure you're on sing and play mode. You can change that here on the app, as well as just pressing a button directly on your Cyber-G. In some of our previous lessons, I taught you how to pick a song in app and play that and change the settings to make your own. But today, I want to teach you how you can set up any song you want and play any song you'd like, even if that's not on the app. In this video, I'm gonna be using Giant Woman from Steven Universe to teach you. Quick tip, for whatever song you want to play that you don't know the chords to, you can always just go online and literally search Giant Woman Steven Universe chords, and a lot of websites are gonna show up. So you just pick one, click, and when you open it, the chords are gonna be on top of the lyrics. Similar to how we follow along here on the app that we have the numbers for us to press, we just follow along with the chords. So all we gotta do is come here to the chord pad settings and set up the chords that are on the song to wherever we would like them here on our chord pad in whatever way makes more sense to you and you feel more comfortable playing. You don't even have to follow exactly what I'm doing. I set it up in a way that makes sense for me. You may find another way better for you, and that's okay. So the chords we have on the song are F, G7, C major 7, E minor, E7, and B7. And as we look here on our chord pad, we don't have all of these chords here. So all we gotta do is place them wherever we'd like. So F is already here. I'm gonna leave it there because that makes sense to me. We only have that C major 7. So you can just click here and set that up. I'm gonna set it up on all of the pads for this first fret, so like top, middle, and bottom, so that it doesn't matter where I press, like if I'm pressing the top, the middle, or the bottom, it's gonna play the same chord. Then we have G7, same thing. All we have is G7. We don't have any other type of G's here, so I'm gonna set that up on every part of the chord pad here on the 5th fret. Then we have E minor 7 and E7. I'm gonna set up the E minor 7 in the middle of the pad and the E7 in the lower portion of it, just because that makes sense to me. I don't want to set up the B here on the 7th because it's too far away for me. I'm just gonna do it here on the 2nd one. So there's literally no rules. You can do whatever you want, whatever feels good to you. And that's what I love about this. All right, now we have all of our chords set up, and as we play them, you can see that they light up on the chord pad where you're pressing, right? So now that that's set up, we gotta pick a tempo and we gotta pick a preset. For tempo for this song, I am going to pick 160. This is a very fast-paced song, and I would like to keep that. But you can just set up whatever you'd like. So you can either tap here, or you can just come here like I'm doing, and picking the exact tempo that you'd like. And then we gotta pick an instrument and a preset to play it on. We just click here and we go and pick something. I'm picking this guitar preset, Baby. This is what it sounds like. But another sound I love for this song is the piano waiting for you. But let's be honest, you don't have to like the same thing as me. You can explore all of them until you find your favorite. So chords are set up, tempo is picked, as well as preset. We're ready to play. If you need to remember where you set up the chords, just open the chord pad setting. That way you can just follow along to that. All I wanna do, see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. And remember, if you press the raise key, it strums down, so you can create a little bit more dynamics with that, as well as adding drums, so you can be like, see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. Although personally on this song, I like to play without the drums so that I can create my own dynamics with strumming. down like that. You do you. It is that easy. In just a few minutes, you can play this. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets you to see a giant woman. All I wanna do is help you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets you to see a giant woman. Oh, I know it'll be great, and I just can't wait to see the person you are together. If you give it a chance, you could do a huge dance, because you are a giant woman. You might even like being together, and if you don't, it won't be forever. But if you were me, I really wanna be a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. Thank you for following along to our lessons. I hope you've enjoyed it and you're ready to play whatever you want. I know that. Bye!